The Rigveda, the oldest of the four Vedas, is a cornerstone of ancient Indian spiritual and philosophical thought. Composed over 3,000 years ago, this sacred text is a collection of hymns, known as suktas, that praise and invoke the divine forces of nature and the cosmos. The gods of the Rigveda, often referred to as devas, represent various natural and cosmic phenomena, and their worship reflects the intimate relationship between humanity and the natural world. Agni, the god of fire, is one of the most prominent gods in the Rigveda and is invoked in almost every hymn. As the god of fire, he serves as a mediator between humans and the divine. His presence is seen in the flames of the sacrificial fire, the hearth, and even the fire within living beings. Indra, the king of the gods, is celebrated as a heroic figure in the Rigveda. He is often associated with thunderstorms, rain, and fertility. Varuna, the cosmic order, is the god of cosmic law, moral order, and the waters. He is often depicted as an all-seeing deity who upholds Ritha, the principle of universal order and truth. Varuna's domain includes the vast oceans and rivers, and he is believed to oversee the moral conduct of humans. Mitra, the god of friendship and harmony, is often mentioned alongside Varuna in the Rigveda. While Varuna represents cosmic order, Mitra symbolizes friendship, cooperation, and agreements. Surya, the sun god, is a symbol of life, energy, and illumination. In the Rigveda, he is described as traversing the sky in a chariot drawn by 7 horses, representing the 7 days of the week or the 7 colors of sunlight. Surya dispels darkness, both literal and metaphorical, and his rays are seen as the source of vitality and wisdom. Vayu, the god of wind, is another significant deity in the Rigveda. He represents the vital force that sustains life and is often associated with prana, the life energy. Vayu's presence is both gentle and powerful, as he can manifest as a soothing breeze or a fierce storm. Usha, the goddess of dawn, is one of the most poetic and celebrated deities in the Rigveda. She is depicted as a radiant maiden who ushers in the new day, driving away darkness and awakening all living beings. Usha symbolizes renewal, hope, and the eternal cycle of life. Her hymns often describe her beauty and grace, as well as her role in inspiring creativity and vitality. Soma, the divine elixir, is both a deity and the sacred ritual drink used in Vedic ceremonies. As a god, Soma represents immortality, inspiration, and divine ecstasy. The Rigvedic hymns praise Soma as a source of vitality and divine insight, often referring to it as the drink of the gods. The preparation and consumption of Soma were central to Vedic rituals, symbolizing a connection between the earthly and celestial realms. Rudra, the fierce and benevolent god, is often considered a precursor to the later Hindu god Shiva, is a complex deity in the Rigveda. He is both fierce and benevolent, embodying destruction and healing. Rudra is associated with storms, wild nature, and medicine. The hymns often invoke him for protection and health, emphasizing his dual role as a destroyer of evil and a healer of ailments. Maruts, the storm gods, are a group of storm deities who accompany Indra in battle. They are described as fierce, powerful, and youthful, riding chariots and wielding lightning. The Maruts symbolize the untamed forces of nature and the energy required to bring about change and transformation. Their hymns often celebrate their strength and their role in supporting Indra during his exploits. Aditi and the Adityas, Aditi, the mother of the gods, is a significant goddess in the Rigveda. She is associated with boundless space, freedom, and nurturing energy. Aditi's children, known as the Adityas, include Varuna, Mitra, and other deities who uphold cosmic order and justice. The Adityas, numbering 12, represent the 12 months of the year and the solar principles that govern time. Ashvins, the divine healers, gods of health and medicine, are often invoked in the Rigveda for their healing abilities. They are depicted as skilled physicians who travel in a golden chariot, bringing relief and rejuvenation to those in need. The Ashvins symbolize vitality, compassion, and the transformative power of healing. Dyaush and Prithvi, the sky and earth, are often mentioned together as the divine parents of all living beings. They represent the union of heaven and earth, providing a foundation for life and sustenance. Their hymns reflect the harmony between the celestial and terrestrial realms. Yama, the lord of death, is one of the few Rigvedic deities associated with the afterlife. He is considered the first mortal to die and is thus regarded as the guide for departed souls. Yama's role underscores the Vedic perspective on death as a natural and inevitable part of life. Vishnu, the preserver, although Vishnu is a relatively minor figure in the Rigveda compared to later texts, he is still significant. Vishnu is described as taking 3 great strides to cover the earth, sky, and heavens, symbolizing his encompassing presence and the preservation of the universe. Brihaspati, the divine priest, is the god of wisdom, prayer, and devotion. He is often depicted as the priestly figure who ensures that rituals are conducted correctly and effectively. Brihaspati represents the intellectual and spiritual guidance required for maintaining harmony between the human and divine realms. Pusan, the nourisher, is the god of prosperity, journeys, and cattle. He is a guardian of travelers and herds, ensuring their safety and well-being. Pusan's hymns often highlight his role in fostering abundance and guiding souls to the afterlife. Tvashthar, the divine craftsman, is the celestial artisan, responsible for crafting the weapons of the gods and other divine creations. He represents creativity, skill, and the transformative power of craftsmanship. Tapas, the waters, is praised in the Rigveda as a source of life and purification. The hymns dedicated to Apas highlight the sacredness of rivers, streams, and other water bodies, emphasizing their role in sustaining life and cleansing impurities. Parjanya, the rain god, is invoked in the Rigveda to bring rain, ensuring agricultural prosperity and the growth of life. Parjanya's hymns celebrate the rejuvenating power of rain and its importance for the sustenance of all living beings. Aryaman, the noble one, is a deity associated with social order, chivalry, and hospitality. He is invoked in rituals concerning marriage and partnerships, symbolizing noble qualities and the maintenance of societal harmony. Savithar, the inspirer, often invoked in the famous Gayatri mantra, is a solar deity associated with inspiration, enlightenment, and creative energy. He is the force that drives all living beings to action and growth. Rathri, the goddess of night, is the personification of night, often invoked to protect against dangers and bring peace and rest. Her hymns emphasize the beauty and tranquility of the night. Gandharvas and Apsaras, celestial beings, they represent art, beauty, and divine entertainment, often appearing in Vedic rituals and myths. Vishvadhivas, the universal gods, are a collective group of deities who represent all-encompassing divine forces. They are invoked for blessings and protection in various rituals. Prithvi, the earth goddess, is often praised for her nurturing and sustaining qualities. She represents fertility, stability, and the foundation of life. Dadhikravan, the divine steed, is a celestial horse associated with speed and vigor, often praised in hymns for his strength and swiftness. Saranyu, the goddess of clouds, is a deity associated with clouds and motherhood, representing change and nurturing energy. Ila, the goddess of speech, is associated with eloquence and speech, symbolizing the power of words and communication. Sita, the furrow goddess, a personification of the furrow, represents agriculture and fertility, emphasizing the sacredness of farming and sustenance. Bhaga, the dispenser of wealth, is a deity of wealth and prosperity, invoked for material abundance and success. Nirthi, the goddess of misfortune, is associated with decay and destruction, representing the natural end of cycles and the necessity of transformation. Manu, the first human, though a human figure, is often elevated to a semi-divine status in the Rigveda as the progenitor of humanity and the lawgiver.